Hey YouTube, time to be prepared and not scared. Let's thrive it and survive it. Hey YouTube, Surrey with AV Prepping, and in today's video, let's discuss the inflation numbers that came out. So our inflation rate is 8.5%, and then the wholesale inflation rate is 11.2%. That is absolute insanity, and that is why I wanted to make this video. Most people are aware of what's going on. There are lots of people that certainly are not aware of what's going on, especially I think with probably our younger generation. They're busy watching cat videos and playing Candy Crush or whatever on their phones. And I hope that we, a little bit more mature people, older people, can get it across to the younger generation that we really need to start getting prepared for the inflation that's coming. So let's talk about that for a minute and some other things that they're doing, our government sticking their fingers in where they probably don't belong, and that's toying with our gas prices. So the government came out and said, we're going to use 15% ethanol. And there's a problem with that, and this goes into our whole preparedness, self-reliance thing with being preppers. So you get worse gas mileage using ethanol. It's really not all that great for your engine, but let's put that to the side. If they're going to add more ethanol to bring the price of gasoline down, they're going about it all wrong, in my opinion. And I was an infantryman in the Marine Corps. I'm just a dumb grunt. What do I know? But I do know this. We have a gigantic, humongous fertilizer issue on the entire globe. Not just here in America. This is a worldwide situation. So corporate America, these big ag farms, corporations, are going to continue to plant crops that are made not for consumption, but made for fuel. They're always going to get their fertilizer so they can make their fuel to sell it to the government. So that's less food we have. It literally costs more fuel to produce that ethanol than it would be to just produce the gasoline and put it in our tanks. So that's going to be a big issue. The next thing is what I said at the beginning of the video. We need to really try to get the word out for people that aren't taking this too seriously. They continue to listen to the government saying, oh, this will pass. Well, I remember Yellen saying almost a year ago, hey, inflation's not that bad. We were at 2 or 3%, then we're at 4%, then we're at 5%, and now we're at 8%. So, they can keep saying what they want to say, but the reality of it is it's going to get worse. And 8.4% or whatever we're at right now, I personally think they cooked the books so it doesn't seem as bad as it is. I spoke with my sister who lives in Virginia, and she's just like, that's ridiculous. The inflation's over 10%, because everything's so expensive where she lives. It's definitely more expensive here where I live. We get lunch meat for our son, boar's head, smoked turkey. He loves it. I don't know how the kid doesn't have food fatigue on his turkey, but he doesn't. He eats that stuff every single day for lunch. It went from $10.99 a pound to $12.99 a pound in 4 days, because we go there every 3 or 4 days to buy the turkey, so we keep it kind of fresh. And we were just like, whoa. But it's finally catching up. We still look for deals. Look for deals. Be frugal. Be smart. Look for the deals. Don't shop at one store. We shop at many stores. We shop at Publix. We shop at Kroger's. We shop at Aldi's. We shop at Food City. We shop at Ingles. We're stopping the Walmart shopping because a couple things have happened with the pricing, and they're doing that, in my opinion. This is my opinion only, but the sticker said one thing, the register said another, and we caught it because, Walmart doesn't pay people to check you out anymore. You got to do it yourself. They may have 1 or 2 registers open, but they want you to do it. And, you have to keep an eye out for that stuff. They're getting expensive compared to the other grocery stores, and that's kind of scary because if things get really bad, the biggest fish is going to, they'll be the apex predator, and we're going to be stuck with them, and there's nothing we can do. So be frugal, be smart, look at your receipts, check everything, make sure the price on the label is the price that you have at the register, because I didn't appreciate that. I watched another video, I just happened to come across it, another prepper channel. I'm going to try to find it, and I'll put a link to her YouTube channel so you can see it. It's not just me, this is someone in another state, and I'm just like, because my wife was really upset when she told me about that, about the price discrepancy, and we need to be frugal. The other thing, preparedness isn't only about having rice and beans. Those are the cheapest calories we can get right now, and I encourage people to get them, but try to diversify. The price of our vegetables is going to be skyrocketing. Now, you can get frozen vegetables, which are great. I mean, they're flash frozen, they're full of nutrients. The problem with that is if we continue this downhill slide with our economy, and if we have a cyber attack or a bad guy does something and takes out a few transformers and you don't have power for a week, 2 weeks, you're going to be in trouble. All your stuff's going to go bad. I've lived through that through hurricanes. Your food will go bad. You can't keep up with enough ice because everybody else is buying ice. So, start thinking about getting canned vegetables. They'll have a best by date on the bottom of them. It's not an expiration date. It's a best by date. The food flavor will be off. Some of the nutrients will be gone, but some's better than none. So I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to go and get canned meats. Best by expiration. So start thinking about that. Don't run out and buy $1,000 worth of food. We're not, running out and hoarding food. But if every single time you can go to the store, if you can get an extra can of tuna or an extra can of chicken meat, get it. If you can get an extra bag of rice, if you can get an extra bag of beans, get them. Pasta stores really well. There's so many things that will store well, and I'm not telling people, hey, you need to go out and do this. Well, the sky kind of is falling, and we definitely need to be prepared. You should definitely be storing some food away for a rainy day because the supply chain, and if you want to have, spaghetti one night and they don't have any noodles because you don't have it, some extra noodles on hand, pasta noodles, you're going to be in trouble. So these are things to think about. Keep in mind, be prepared, not scared. That's the whole reason you were doing it. That's the reason I'm doing. That's the reason why we started this channel. Stay frosty, people. Things are getting bad. They're going to get worse, but we're going to be okay because we have been doing all the things we need to do. We're going to be self-reliant. We're not going to rely on FEMA coming in here with a truckload of crappy cheese and peanut butter that's probably 5 years old that doesn't taste any good or is gone bad. It's about being prepared and not scared. It's about, thriving and not just surviving. So I hope you can share this video. I hope it reaches some people. It's really important we all get on board. Get an extra bag of rice. Get an extra bag of beans. Get an extra box of pasta. Get a couple cans of vegetables if you can. Get the stuff on hand. Stack your vegetables. If you're in an apartment, put it underneath your bed. Stay frosty. AV Prepping out.